Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in to the Real Truth Report. And today we got some even more ridiculous news. Like, if you didn't think this was fake from the beginning, you're going to start to understand. And obviously everybody is going to eventually understand that this is not about some virus that's going to kill the world. It takes 2 seconds to figure that out. Let's talk about New Zealand today. COVID-19 news. It says here, New Zealand reimposes Auckland lockdown after new cases. So you're probably thinking, how many new cases? There must be a good chunk. But this is insane. I'm in awe that the news can even report this. But the news is corrupt. And once you understand that, then pretty much anything goes. So anyways, it says here, New Zealand reimposes Auckland lockdown. That's the capital of New Zealand. After first locally transmitted cases for 102 days. So basically, they haven't had a case of COVID-19 in 102 days. Now, this should serve as a warning. Even if you haven't had cases for 3 months, if you start getting those COVID-19 cases again, they will come and try to lock down your country, your city, whatever the hell it is. Because this is not about a virus. This is about a strategic way to dominate the world, okay? And stop rolling your eyes at me, because you're going to understand. So let's see how many people actually have contacted COVID-19. Where is it here? Let me just see. Pause it for a sec. Okay, we'll find out the cases in 1 sec. It doesn't say it in this article because it's so bloody low, but I'll find that in 1 second. Right now what we're going to do is check this out. So you have to understand that there have not been any deaths from COVID-19, and there were 205 cases. So no deaths, and 205 people had the flu is what they're basically telling us. No deaths ever in New Zealand, but now they're doing a second lockdown, even though they've never had any deaths. Look at the insanity in the world we're living in. Look at the insanity. 1 second. So, the amount of COVID cases after 102 days free from COVID, they've had 4 new cases. And all 4 of these cases are from one family, so... And remember, all this is a stupid flu. So they're making a mountain out of a hill. There's absolutely nothing going on in New Zealand. And there's actually nothing going on in the entire world, because this whole thing is BS scam. And they say, actually, it's kind of weird. They say Auckland was swiftly put under a 3-day lockdown. So how does that make any sense? That's a 3-day lockdown. How is that going to help anything if you're worried about COVID-19? Why are they creating a 3-day lockdown? Like, this stuff is just, nothing makes sense with these people. So this is pretty crazy too. It says here, they'll be moved from alert level 3 with bars and many other businesses closed. And citizens will be asked to stay home. The level of insanity and the level of stupidity from general population, because the politicians and the people above them know this is a hoax, is ridiculous. Listen, like, 4 cases from the same household, and you're going to re-lock down all businesses and bars in your city. That makes sense to someone who's got rust in their brain. But probably the good news is it is a 3-day lockdown, but maybe they'll make it longer. Who knows? We were supposed to be locked down for 2 weeks in March, and then that's turned into 6 months. So you can't really trust everything. They're probably just saying it's 3 days, and it might be longer. Maybe it won't. We will see. But at the end of the day, they shouldn't be locking down anything for 4 new cases. Like, what the hell are you thinking? Anyways, we know this whole thing's a hoax. I'm just reporting the news as we see it, because we're living in uncharted waters here. We're living in a time in our lives that makes absolutely no sense unless you understand the bigger picture. And everybody watching this video, or most of you, do understand the bigger picture. And we're all in this together, because it's a big scam and we're all in it together. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening in. I'll just show you that quick report here. But anyways, you can just type in New Zealand lockdown, and it'll show you the information. I don't know if it's going to show it backwards, but it says here, COVID-19, New Zealand sees first outbreak after 102 days as Auckland is put on lockdown. So you think about it this way, guys.